to our dedicated post for more, but competitive changes also include matchmaking adjustments that hope to better pair solo and duo players against similar groups. You'll get more info on how your rank was affected after a loss, too. Wow. Raze's Showstopper gets tuned, and the Blast Pack damage drops. Raze nerfs? Poggers? Get you some graphics on the stream. Agent updates. Killjoy. Killjoy brings her killer robot buddies and round spectacles to Valorant. A new contract has been added to unlock Killjoy and her associated rewards. Yeah, well, we're just going to have to go ahead and buy her right away. Rage, Showstopper, which is her ultimate. Equip time increased from 1.1 to 1.4, which means you have a 0.3 second head start, or sorry, you get 0.3 more seconds after you hear her, whatever her voice line is, time for the boom or whatever, to run away. Quick equip time increased from 0.5 to 0.7. So I think that's like if you use her ult and then you switch to your gun and you pull it back out again, it's 0.2 seconds longer as well. That's another kind of big nerf. Visual effects reduced when firing the rocket. Visual effects on rocket's trail slightly reduced. Let me VIP kitty plays. Fire in the hole. Ah, that's true. What did I even say? I don't even know. Time for the boom. Time for the boomer. I forgot about that. I don't know why I said time for the... Anyway, with the lethality of Raze's Showstopper, we wanted to make some changes that will provide enemies more time to plan and acquire Raze when hearing fire in the hole. Okay, it is fire in the hole, chat. You guys are smarter than me. Additionally, we have adjusted her VFX so that players are able to notice Raze as she fires, increasing their ability to shoot a Raze that takes riskier plays. So I'm guessing that means it makes it easier to see her, which makes it easier to kill her. So if she's trying to do some of that stupid stuff where she's double satchelating over a truck, maybe you can just one-shot her easily now. We would like that. Any gifters in the chat? I don't know. Blast Pack. Damage decreased from 75 to 50. Which this means you cannot full kill another player with 2 satchel charges directly on them, even if it's right on them, no matter what. It always will. The max damage is now 50. So if you do 2 perfect satchels, it does 100 damage maximum, which I think is a pretty big nerf. I feel like this is big. Damage to objects now consistently does 600. I don't know what it did before. Raze's Black Pack has been hitting players a bit too hard, able to kill a fully armored enemy in certain situations. Well, yeah, I mean, 75 times 2 is 150. I mean, the math definitely does add up there. We want to reduce this ability's efficacy at damaging players while sharpening its ability at clearing enemy utility. Okay, so I guess it always does its max damage to objects, but it does less damage to players now. So interesting. I actually think that the reason why Raze was so good is because the Blast Pack did a lot of damage. And yeah, this is kind of a big nerf actually. Somewhere out there, the Raze mains are crying themselves to sleep right now. But I think it's fine. I think it's a needed nerf. Her nade still does a lot of damage. Her Blast Packs, I mean, doing 100 max is still a lot, but at least you can't full kill with Blast Packs at all. There were a lot of times where I would literally double satchel somebody from full HP and kill them because, yeah, the damage was pretty high. So now the max you can do is 100 if you get 2 perfect satchels. So I think that's kind of a big nerf. I do think that's kind of a big nerf. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Competitive mode. All right. Act ranks have been added to the game. Read our deep dive from where we read that last time. Patch 1.05 marks the end of Competitive Act 1 and Competitive Act 2 starts. That's today, chat. That's right now. If you earned a rank in Act 1, play 3... I already married Cypher. Kitty plays. You're a Cypher main? Well, sorry, just puked in my mouth a little bit. If you earned a rank in Act 1, play 3 more games to show your rank again in Act 2. Poggers. If you are a new player, you will still need to play 5 initial placement matches so we have more time to calibrate to your skill. Which means that, yeah, this means that if you got a rank for this past act, you only have 3 placement games now. So that's kind of cool. And they said, yeah, here's the next part. Expect a conservative initial placement, about 2 ranks lower than your prior Act 1 rank, so we are confident you are at or below that skill in Act 2. Performance will have a larger impact in your early game, so you'll be able to quickly gain rank if you play well and win. Yeah, but what are all the Raze mains going to do now that they can't just double satchel kill people? What are they going to do, chat? I don't know. Cypher mains, I know, right? Competitive matchmaking will now have a higher chance to match solo and solo duo players against similarly sized pre-made queues at the cost of queue times being slightly longer. Regardless of pre-made sizes, match balance is sitting fairly close to 50-50 for which team wins, but there is often a larger skill disparity between the best and worst players in the games with large pre-made sizes. This change should reduce the chance of solos getting into games where there is high skill rank disparity. Okay. I think this is a good thing, but I think that the people that just 5-stack all day are going to be sad when their 45-minute queues are now hour-and-a-half long queues. But maybe chat, maybe you just don't 5-stack, you know? Maybe you just play solo duo if you want a quick game, you know? You know what I'm saying, chat? But I think this is a good thing. I don't know. I mean, it says it will... You have a higher chance, but they didn't say that it's 100% not... Like, it's not 100% you can't 5-stack. So... Or sorry, it's not 100% chance that you're going to solo and not get a 5. So you're still going to get a 5-stack. It's just... It'll probably take longer for you to match against a 5-stack, which to me means the very high ranks are still going to be pretty annoying to queue. But I guess we'll see. Rank indicators have been modified on a loss to provide more granularity into how your rank was changed. You can now receive either A, rating decreased slightly, a 1 down arrow, B, rating decreased, 2 down arrows, or C, rating greatly decreased, 3 down arrows. Oh no, chat. Any rating greatly decreased in the chat, maybe? Granular. Yeah, I literally read half of the word and just looked over at chat to try to start reading. Previously, we showed very little info on how much rank you lost on a loss to limit the already painful experience of a loss. True. It already feels bad enough to lose. You don't want to know how much you lost, right? However, this was leading to issues where a player may have had a really rough game. That's all of you, chat, every game. Think decisively lost the game and played poorly. That's you, chat. And then would win several games and not rank up. This should help alleviate this problem somewhat by providing more transparency on a loss and your amount of ranked loss. Okay. We are also looking into ways to give additional transparency around rank changes in future patches. This could be like some kind of like an ELO number or like the progression, kind of like how League does, where you get to like 100 points in your rank and then you have to like win placements to go up. I think that's how they used to do it. I don't know if how to do it anymore, but something like that might be beneficial for those guys in my chat who are like, Hiko, I won 7 games in a row, didn't rank up, and then I lost 1 game and lost. Well, now you'll have exact info on why that happened, right, chat? Right. Match history will now show the rank you went into the match with for that game versus the rank you ended the game with. Okay, so you'll know exactly. You'll see exactly what your rank is going in, at least. Force and CD, who cares? Okay. You can now view your friend's career tab via the context menu in the social panel. This means you can see your friend's rank, act rank, and match history. This is the biggest quality of life increase. So you can tell what your friends' ranks are. So you know if you can actually play with them or not. That means all the people in my chat, you better have, friendly friends on your chat or your friends list, because if not, they're going to see your rank and they're going to roast you for being a silver 2, a hard stuck silver 2, But I think that's good. You can now see how awesome your friends have been doing in their matches and their rank games, or reach out and console them if they had some rough games. Or chat, you can make fun of them for being bronze 1 forever. Anyway, custom games now allow the leader to select your target game pod location and see players ping to that game pod. This is good. This is big. This is a good thing. For custom games, when all players are opting into the game, we wanted to allow the leader more agency around what latency players will have. Hopefully your custom game will try hard to find the best DC for the game for all players, but if they are greedy, you can always leave without penalty. True. That's true. Actually true. This is like when the pro teams, or like when you're scrimming against another team, you just play custom games. And so sometimes it's really annoying to try to, like, somebody, whoever hosts, usually the way custom games works is whoever's the host, you get the server with the lowest ping to the host. So now you can always have like Texas, or you can always have Chicago, or if both teams are west, you can play on the west servers, or if both teams are east, you can play the east. This is good for custom games. This is a big quality of life increase. But I still don't see any increase to coaching slots in custom, and I don't see any increase to like the spectator HUD still. But maybe that'll come later. Anyway, let's keep going on. Game modes. Deathmatch drops. Hop in to hone your gunplay mechanics or warm up before you hit ranked. 10-player free-for-all. First to 30 kills with a time limit of 6 minutes. Bro, if you can't get 5 kills in a minute, we're going to have a problem, chat. No abilities. You'll load in as a random agent that you own. Okay, so you can't actually even pick the agent you want to be as. It's literally random. Buy whatever weapons you want. Heavy armor is given to you automatically. I don't like the idea of this either. I don't like that every time you die you have to rebuy. I think whatever gun you bought the previous round should just be given to you automatically. So it's just quick, fast, headshot, get headshotted, respawn, quick, fast, headshot. It should be really fast, I think. But maybe that's something they can work on in the future. We'll have to see how it plays. I don't know. Killing enemies drop health kits. Picking one up fully restores your health/armor and automatically reloads your weapon. This is good. I think it should be like CS though, where you shouldn't have to pick up. You shouldn't have to run over their body. You know, in CS Deathmatch, doesn't it say that? I don't know. Isn't that how it is? I don't know. The actual CS Deathmatch, every time you die, you have to rebuy. So, like the one that CS built in. This one, I think it should be given to you automatically. You shouldn't have to go run over and pick it up. Because in CS, in the Deathmatch mode, like the community Deathmatch mode, the second you get a kill, it instantly replenishes your ammo and instantly replenishes your health. So it should be, you shouldn't have to pick it up. I know this game is not Counter-Strike, but I think that style, like being able to just have it instantly, like get a kill, be able to just keep shooting, I think that's good. This isn't CS. Okay, chat. I'm not saying this is CS. I'm literally saying that this is. Okay, chat, shut up. I'm done with you guys. I'm not going to reach out anymore. All enemies are periodically revealed on the minimap. So this means if people are camping, I think it said like every 5 seconds, you'll get a pulse around you, and you'll see exactly where people are around you. So if you're camping, wouldn't recommend camping because everyone in the game's going to have wall hack every 5 or 10 seconds, whatever it is. Deathmatch is in beta as we continue to evaluate game performance and stability. Availability will be limited to specific windows upon deployment 1.5, with the first window starting Wednesday, August 5th. So, Deathmatch will not be in the game today. It will be starting tomorrow. So we can do it tomorrow. The Korean video shows... Okay, we'll watch the Korean video after as well. Quality of life. We'll just get through the rest of the patch notes. We will watch the Korean video on all the changes, and then, yeah. The Korean video just kind of like overviews all the stuff that we just watched. Anyway, quality of life. Players who report other disrupted players will now receive an email if the reported player has been punished. Arriving mid-patch, your rotating store offers will stop, including things already on. These are 2 big things. This is if you report someone and they end up getting banned, they'll tell you. And then if you buy something from the store, instead of your store being clogged up with things you already bought, you have to, you know, doesn't matter. It'll just be new stuff.